And for Manchester United's downfall. They finished second in the league in the 2021 season and had 7 points in 3 games before he joined last season.
I think United finishing second a couple of seasons ago had a lot to do with the pandemic and how it affected other clubs. At the same time, it's really hard to point the finger at your leading scorer,
right,
as the reason for your downfall. I just don't get how that adds up at all.
Where does Ronaldo rank in the power rankings of United's downfall, Nadem?
I don't think it's that high, to be honest. As Shaka said, he was their top scorer. And also in that pandemic year, I think that was when Liverpool perhaps weren't at their best as well. So, there were a few things that led to United possibly finishing a bit higher than maybe they should have done according to, say, normal measures being in play. So when he came back, I'll be honest, I remember the sort of sound that the United fans were making, and it seemed like the best thing in the world that ever had happened to them. Their talisman was back. He'd come from Juventus. This was going to be the second coming where they won everything, and it didn't quite work out. So maybe that wasn't necessarily down to him, because he still did his job, but lots of other people didn't, and their stock is a lot lower now than it was a year ago, whereas Ronaldo seems to be in pretty much the same spot.
Reports are suggesting that he's very sulky, eating on his own. You can relate to those sort of moods.
I'd never eat on my own. Never.
Didn't you eat on the own when you were on loan? Were you on loan at Derby in the hotel when David Platt just ignored you?
Oh, no, I wasn't on loan. I just signed and I didn't have a house yet.
Right.
I was living in the hotel.
Yep.
And David Platt, who I knew a little bit because I played against him, and somebody that Shaka knows, had just signed for Nottingham Forest. Stern John, and they sat at a table for 2.
And left you on your own?
And I sat at a table for 1. In the Hilton at East Midlands Airport. Actually, I was quite pleased to be sitting there on my own.
What a treat.
Anyway, let's go back to Ronaldo. I'm sure he's not short of a few quid, but I don't ever remember him writing almost $1 billion in transfer signings.
Right.
Which I would point to as more the reason why United are struggling than the fact he's come in and scored goals. There you go.
Yesterday,
I recommend eating on your own as well sometimes.
Yep. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.